Greetings, fellow students and TWUers. I am Kendra Harrell, and I'm just starting my MLS journey here at the virtual TWU. My current job title is Library Acquisitions Assistant at Texas A&M University in Texarkana. But the start of my library career was as a part-time cataloger way back in September 2014. So I'm really just starting my whole library career. But librarianism does run in my family, so I knew there was always a chance I could catch it. My grandmother, Eleanor Marsh, was a cataloging librarian for most of her life in a couple different colleges. So even academic librarianism specifically is in the family. I would like to continue working in an academic setting, as one of the things that I've learned about myself in my 32 years on the planet is that I enjoy being near a locus of learning and self-improvement. But I'm also not willing to close myself off from unexpected opportunities elsewhere. If something comes up in a state other than Texas that isn't even academic, but if it's the right fit, then it's the right fit. I lived in Arizona, Georgia, and Washington State in the past, so moving isn't out of the question. I've encountered many electronic devices in my life, but currently I have a laptop PC, a Kindle Touch, and a Windows Phone, which I need to get rid of and get an Android because they just don't make apps for Windows phones the way they do for everybody else. Poor little Windows phones. I generally avoid Apple products. I was raised to be a Microsoft person. I just don't have enough experience with them to kind of intuitively understand the interface the way that I can with PCs, so I avoid them if I can, but I can still use them if I have to. One important thing to know about me is that I consider myself to be a learner first and foremost. I'm capable, and I'd like to use logic and intuition to figure things out. With the help of online resources like Instructables.com and YouTube, I have taught myself video editing, crochet, sewing, Photoshop, Illustrator, and I can do a limited amount of washing machine repair and dog first aid. I'm a hands-on type of person, and while I sometimes doubt my artistic abilities, even though others encourage me, I know that at least I'm a competent crafter, and with a little guidance I can figure out how to make something. When it comes to using ICT, I'm the same way. I learn as I go. My go-to websites are Gmail, Facebook, YouTube, and Ravelry, which is a crochet and knitting website. And if I don't already know a program or an interface, I know that I do have the skills in the background to figure it out. So it's with that same background that I'll be investigating and choosing a citation format and a software for this class. Based on what I've read so far, I am leaning toward APA and Mendeley. I've already created a Mendeley account and installed the importer extension in Chrome, and it seems to be working pretty well so far. I found a lot of things about the first two lessons interesting, but my initial gut reaction was just like joy at how much my anthropology background is going to come in useful in understanding the human relationship to technology. So much of what I read in Module 1 pinged my anthropology radar. Being a librarian is kind of like being an activist anthropologist, fighting for the value of learning. In a very fundamental way, anthropology and library science both share the core belief that knowledge is valuable and integral to the human experience. And the idea of an embedded librarian was just so cool. It's like doing anthropological field work. You learn the ways of the group that you're studying, their values, their systems, but unlike in anthropological participant observation, where it ends with analysis, you become an active helper and anticipate the needs and truly participate in the culture of the team. I just love that. I think I answered all the questions, so it's nice to meet everyone. Thank you for watching. Bye.